Let's see. Where am I? There. This will now make the sodium sulfate. Which is nice. You actually have the correct amount of fluid in you. I'm pretty sure there is at least one fluid train out there that has the wrong kind of stuff in them. Because we can't vent fluid trains. Well, we could. I don't want to. Because fluids can be really, really expensive. Yeah, here you have the wrong kind of stuff in you. Go to a depot. Do you though? There you are. Yeah, the trade is gone. I have no clue where you went. But the good thing is, the fluid system will regulate itself once the wrong train has entered the correct station and just gets filled up with the correct stuff. And then it can just go. Also, you should be producing more power. Actually producing quite a bit of heat. No, for some reason you are not being used to the maximum. Well, should be fine. You're ordering stuff up, which is correct. You should be ordering stuff up, and then we'll be making the sodium sulfate. Now, sodium. Basically take stuff as an input. Electrolyze it. And then push it back out. So we can just place the station right next to it. Let's do that. Or, we could make a bleacher station. That's not a bad idea. We have the space to make a bleacher station. So the sodium sulfate will be exported and it will be directly put into the sodium station over here. So the only input we require is none. Can immediately make sodium sulfate out of it. So it will be one of these. You make sodium. The stuff will be coming from over here. So you don't even, wow, that's rare. This is only hardware input and hardware output. So it would be something like this. And then maybe something like this. And place another one over here. So we feed from the back and we put that to the side. We do have, well, it doesn't matter. We can just bundle it up in, either we sort it out and bundle it up into different warehouses, or we do it all in the same and we just provide two things. I would do the second. So crafting speed is 2, so every second you pump out 6 items, so 2 of these is a yellow belt. 4 of these is under a good amount under a red belt. 6 of these is 24, 36, just above a red belt. And you need an input, an input, an output, and an output. Can we fit all of this in one power pole? Technically we can. And if we bunk these together, the power poles would match. However, if we bunk it together like this, the power poles will match up. We just add the lamp over here, and the lamp over here, and then we can make multiples of these. Now then, there will be one going out over here. 1, 2. There will be one going out over here. Just about. Ah, look at it go. How fast does the input have to be? 1 item per second, 2 items per second. So this would be... We could just double it up like this. But then we would have to make a splitter down there. So split it off. It's going to be yellow bot for now. And then continue on. And that will be one of these. You will feed down. No, wait. Merge it up. Feed it down. You didn't just go underground. Actually, no. You will go underground. And then we can place yet another one just behind it. And this will be our sodium. Then we need this, that. And then we just mimic this thing on the other side. One over here. So, how tight did I make this? This tight. And one over here. And then we have a nice bleed-through station. Speaking of station, the station will then be... We place it over here. Wait. Place the station over here. And then we need a balancer. There's one. Maybe over here. Go down this way, go in. Go over. Go in. Go over. And then it's... Well, we can just use turrets. And then it's in and in. Output filters, sodium sulfate. Same over here. You don't seem to be connected correctly because there's a rail signal on the way. Now you connected correctly. And now it's a bleacher station. Much better. This signal over here. This signal over there. We will also have to optimize the belts. These are not optimal belts yet. This is fine. Then we need to have an LTN and one of these. Also start ordering up again these and signals and combo signals, LTN combinators. There we go. Making sodium. Now again, the output is 6 items per second. So, oh, also this needs to be here and this needs to be here. 12 items, 24 items. So this has to be red belt. So make it red. Same over here. Same over there. Over here. This whole thing has to be red, so this won't work. Do I already have turbo splitters? No. Doesn't work. And the input is 2 items per second, so 2, 4, 8, 16. Yeah, yellow belt will be enough. And this will be red. This is fine. Then power. Oh, I did a gruesome cut down here. Hook you up. And hook you up. Good. Also, bring me these whenever I want them. Copy, paste. Very good. You're a provider, so you need to negate the train and read from the LTN. Hook up. Hook up to the inserters. And as a provider, you need to know what you're providing, and that's it. That's sodium done. Currently all our sodium is being processed over here. There's not really something like a bleed through effect happening. not really. Especially once we start upgrading this whole section. So I should limit this a bit. Yeah, we can limit this. For example, hook you up and hook you up. Only make the sodium once we have, say... where is it? Over here, sodium sulfate. I want to have at least 50,000 sodium sulfate in stock. Wrong way around. It happens. So this will fill up to 50,000, and once we have 50,000, we will start making sodium and sulfur. Very good. We should also upgrade these signals. You can go. Then we need entry signal, entry signal, entry signal. Oh, entry, 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 entry. That'll fix up stuff. So technically we're now making sodium. Nice. And with sodium we can now also make sodium cyanide. Now we could make just another bleach refractory. I like the idea of bleach refractories. However, we will need an input. One for the catalyst, one for the carbon, and one for the ammonia gas. So next to this will be 2 more stations. Also, rubber ports. Place one here. Place one here. That should be fine. Then place you. I should also probably place you, place you. Nothing there yet. Combination signal, combination signal, combination signal. So you have stopped because it's out of sulfuric acid. Which is fine. How's power doing? This is backed up again, which is nice. This is almost empty. And we're starting to run out of coal. So maybe let's sidetrack real quick and fix up this coal field. How is this going? These are all lines. I have to be careful over here. It's a power plant over here and have cut power to it like multiple times already. I also do not want to barge through this Crotinium mine if I do not have to. Ah, look at this. We can go down here. Okay, these are actually aligned in a grid. You have a redundant power line going this way, so we can remove the center. However, I would feel so much more secure if we would have one of these and one of these. And let's make a mining station. Let's just make it from scratch. How far will it go? And then, yeah, this will be fine. Get rid of all of this nature. I don't need nature. Look at this nature. It's only rotting trees. What is this nature doing for me? Cannot explain it to myself why these trees are rotting. Oh wait, maybe I can. Then we need a station. Do I still have it? Nah, let's make a new blueprint. This one's fine. Yep. Coal field down here, so place it, say, over yonder. Now we should make a good balancer. So these go in like this. These go in like this. Then these go in like this. You go under. Oh wait. 3. Then another one over here. And then you go indirectly. You go to indirectly. You go over here. And you go over here. Bam! Balanced. And then we have you. Let's see. Maybe let's elongate it over here first. Then you. Then we will need a roboport over here. Let's use this design. Place one of these over here. Place one more. Then exit, entry. You need to be one of these. You need to be one of these. And then maybe you can place another signal over there. And once this is set up, it will go directly. We only need to hook you up to power, which we can do over here. And that's a new coal mine, just like that. And this will export it to the system, so this will take over the job that you are doing. And this power plant will be removed soon. 4.9 million. 1.2 million. Less than a million. The factory is hungry. I think I need another coal field. That would mean another round of biter combat. I'm not really up in the mood for biter combat. Especially over here. These are the coal fields I want to have, but they are just so out of the way. Ooh, a 7 million. Now I'm kind of annoyed that I dug a trench over here. Well, actually, we could just fly over. Oh, we could just make a small little nook and cranny outpost over here. 12 million over there. That's probably not a bad idea. And it should all be in artillery range. But we should build this ourselves. If you let the robots build this, they will just fly from, say, over here, all the way over here and build stuff. And that'll be just terrible. Then again, we can just ship it all on a boat, ship it down, and burn it somewhere else, so we wouldn't have to build a power plant over there. That sounds like an idea. So we should be making the harbor area over here. And look at this, this is a natural harbor area. We can probably already set stuff up here. Yeah, more or less. But we would have to get rid of these by hand. Right, first of all, get rid of nature. All of it. Then get rid of these cliffs. And place some land. This is where the harbor area will be. Excuse me, why can't I build there? Oh, I see why. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. But first of all, sodium cyanide. We will need some more stations there, and some more signals there. And this and that. And this and that. So, this up, you will be an input. Then we're going to need some fluid intake. Yeah, let's do something like this. Perfect. This needs to be there. This needs to be there. Then we need some tags. One is here. One is there. Hook it all up. This will be ammonia gas. So, sodium cyanide. We need to order up carbon. We have sodium. Oh, can we get the sodium through here now? Yeah, it'll work. We will have to move you. So you are a provider, so negate the train and read from the LTN. But there will basically be an output. And then we can get it over somehow. Just bleeds through. And catalyst. We are going to make this in a chemical plant. So I'll place one of these. Make sodium cyanide. How is this different from, for example, the cracking process? Okay, I understand. So let's place a factory next to it. You make green metal catalyst. Is it green? It's green. Yeah, that can be done. You make them in batches of 10 every 2 seconds. So one of you can easily feed 4 of these. So something like this. Now look at this. Let's place you around like so. So gas goes in here, gas goes out in here. Input goes, Yeah, we can make use of underground belt. Like this. And I make use of you, so it will be like this. Oh. You need to feed that stuff back, don't you? So the factory needs to be at least covering 2 sides of these. Oh, that won't work. We could make a loop system. We could make the same loop system we used over here with the stupid loop. And just have one sitting in the middle and he will provide for everyone else. However, we need 1 every 2. And making green catalyst is 10 every 2. So we can provide one which feeds upon 10. So maybe something like this. You make the cyanide. Gas comes in from the behind. So something like this. Actually, just place it. And gas goes out the other side. You then have 1 input going over here, 1 input going out. On your input will be on one side. One side will be a mixed belt of. Yeah. Let's just elongate this a bit. So there will be 2 belts going in and 1 belt. 2 belts going out. I can make this even a bit better. Let's make a unit. So 1, 2, 3. We're just going to use the same mechanics we did with the other one. So you will merge down. You're connected. Then 2 lines will feed in. Copy paste. Now let's do some weaving. And then you will be a smart out over here. And a smart out over here. You output the frames. There you go. And you output the sodium cyanide. There you go. And on the other side, it's just in. That's a unit. And this will then be returned. This will then go over to a catalyst factory, which will be sitting over here. And let's just pick this all up and start placing it. So I was thinking of placing it here. 1, 2, 3. And the same on the other side. One, 2, 3. That should make a lot of... How many do we actually make? Sodium cyanide. We make this much. And how much do we actually need? So, for example, silver sodium cyanide. We will need 1 per second. And we are basically making a half per second. Well, we will see. We may have to make another one of these. So they have been placed. Now we do need the top factory, so this will be just over here. You make the green metal catalyst, which you will be fed from over here. Fed in here. Fed in here. Then you also push down the carbon on this line, and the sodium will be pushed over this line. So that would mean the sodium will have to go in over here. We can get over here. And we can get through here. And then we bleed through like this. Filter is sodium. There you go. Also make all this stuff as long as there is at least 50,000 sodium in here, and that's actually the wrong kind of cable. We need this. I did use green over there, didn't I? Yes. So there has to be at least 50,000 sodium in there, or else we're not making it. Same over here. Paste. Then you will need an input. So go this. And you bleed out over here. Good. These needs all to be the wrong way around. No, actually this needs to be one. Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. This goes up. And this goes down. Same over here. Merge it up. merge it up. You also do need this. Good. Place you there. You go into here. You go into there. You go into there. Copy paste. And then we will see how we do this. This will then meet up in the middle and then go out over there. So then we need to add you into the fold. This is the sodium. You need to be underground. There goes the sodium. Good. Then feed, push. Feed, push. You need to be one of these. You need to be one of these. You filter out carbon. You filter out aluminum. What's the other one? Silver, isn't it? Yeah, silver. You filter out the silver. Perfect. Power this up. Power that up. These power poles is a bit annoying, but this will work just fine. Here, there, middle. That's stupid. And then the same over here. Yeah, here. That's everyone with power. Now some lamps. Here, there, here, there, here, there. That should be fine. Now we're putting out hydrogen. We should put it back into the system, but we should also put it in the system to burn off the excess, because we do not need that much hydrogen at the moment. So output will be right over here. Will be right over here. Question: can I safely remove this without... No. Maybe. We should definitely hook this up somehow. Then this goes around. Goes into here. We can safely remove this. You can go. These can go. Then you can go back. And we will have 2 output stations. 1, 2. So this will also go. Let's place the stations here, there. Place some signals. Here, there. Here, there. There, here. Here's another one. There's another one. And some output pumps. So let's copy over this hogwash. Probably over here. Power pole, power pole, power pole. Then we need to connect these. Then we need to place a balancer in place. So this is our main output. As is this. Splitter. Do a twirl. And in you go. Let's see, we will need one over here. Then we will just copy it over. Need one for these. We will need one for these and one for these. We will also need some LTNs. Oh. And then we will need a storage tank, which we can place over here and over. Which one can connect the third one over here? So we need to fill you. Hook these up, hook you up, hook you up, and now we need to connect you to these. There you go. Do it like this. Hook you up. Hook you up. Hook you up. That's disconnected. Other side. This one was, yeah, the close end. So go over like this, go under like this, then you go down, up to here, go into there, you move on over here, there, here, hook, hook, that should be everything. And we do need some power poles down here, so I get the cable over. There we go. Now also some rubber ports, because the station is big. Oh, perfect. One can fit right over here. And one can fit right over here. So go like this. And go like this. Very good. These are not hooked up correctly. None of these are hooked up correctly. I copied you over from over here, so you are probably also not hooked up correctly. Nope. Copy you over. Now you're correct. So then, let's begin with this requester. Oh, wait. Yes, this is correct. You're a requester. Things to request is without the bullshit mode on. Ah, look at the time. Let's take a quick break and set it up in the next time. See you around. Why is my keyboard not working?